Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hughes. That's Joe Hughes.
Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome, Cara Sophia. Welcome, Clayton Hughes. Welcome, everyone. We are setting up the stream now. So the thing about setting up the stream is I need to post it to Twitter. So I'm going to just hang out with that, and we'll put on some music.
Send me away via subspace. Beam me a message from home. Cast me a hello in hollow. Tell me I'm not all alone. The corridors are narrow and the rations miss the mark as we fly like Xeno's arrow past the sparkles in the dark. I think of home and what I miss is picnics in the park. Oh, send me away via subspace. Tap me a line or two, because though we grow distantly, relativistically, I'm coming home to you.
Howdy, stream. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and streaming. Hey, Spider Boy Gamer. Hey, Verpitas. Aloha. Welcome to Bias as well in the YouTube chat. In the Twitch TV chat, I see we got KimBob42, Sweeney Dunstan, Arctic Blast, and Nivi Tenius. Welcome, Nivi. And over in Mixer, welcome again to Cara Sophia. Folks are going to be swinging in over time. Okay, so what do we want to do this episode? Oh, man, it feels like there's no limit to what we could do. Like this entire hallway here just needs to be, let's move those torches along the walls, maybe. Let's have them one on one side, one on the other, maybe. You know, let's see. We've got still the tomb of King Barov and Queen Ravenovia. We ended up running into some weird stuff over here. So I need to actually fill this in with stained glass. So that would be a good choice for some things. Do I have a list of little things not to be missed? See, Karis, that's exactly the way I would approach this if it was my job. But because it's not, this is my hobby, I've just been kind of making it up. Hey, welcome, Te Conheso. Glad to have you. Sweeney Dunstan says, last I remember we were in the castle. What's this area? This is the crypts underneath the castle. See, we've got all these tombs underneath here. So, oh man, I should probably make some food. Yeah, we're under the castle. Got that floor finished at least. But yeah, having this hallway finished out would be important. Having this this trap door more clearly marked out somehow would also be important. So what I'm thinking is maybe putting gravel or some sort of gravity block. Do I have any of that? Andesite, of course, not a gravity block. Light gray concrete powder, yeah. So we're going to put light gray concrete powder at the top and bottom of these shafts. We're going to clean up some of the lights, I think. Ooh, this roof here. How high is this hallway actually supposed to be? Let's check that in the book. I'm just going to get going over a little bit of what I'm going to do this episode before we start the recording portion, so I can make sure I've got my thoughts collected. You know, that's important. You gotta catch all, with all of them being your thoughts, because otherwise they'll be scattered in the, you know, far corners of the world. Okay, K81 is the name of this area in the book. So K75 is South Dungeon. Okay, K81 Tunnel. This tunnel is cut into the pillar stone of Ravenloft itself. Its surface is slick and its ceiling is barely 6 feet high. A lingering fog limits visibility to a few feet. Lingering fog is hard to do in Minecraft. Hey, welcome, Barbara Gorgon. Glad to have you. Hey, thank you to Asuma for auto-hosting me for 12 visitors or viewers as well. Welcome to Cave Spider in the YouTube chat, as well as Snufflecat. So, let's see. And welcome to Jared Soto in the YouTube chat as well. Yeah, I've been playing, like, way too much Pokemon Go. Other things I said I was going to do this episode. I said I was going to talk about too many games, and that I was actually going to have my thoughts kind of composed in advance. That is feeling more and more optimistic, because I should just open up a little notepad. So let's do you want to write a notepad? We'll put it over here. How do I close these extra panes? They still remain. How do I make them disappear? We landed there in Philly at PHL. That is the airport I flew. I think I should actually remove these blocks too. So that's going on the list. I want to write about this. Oh yeah, I want to write about it. Yes, I do. Okay, welcome Duncan Briggs as well. Do some black stained glass to make a smoky effect in the floor. That's true. What's my strongest Pokemon in Pokemon Go? Well, so I don't really have a... I could figure out what's my strongest Pokemon, but I don't really sort them by that usually. My strongest Pokemon is a Dragonite at combat power of 3,238. Boom. Wow, that's going to be unreadable. But I got a pretty good Snorlax. But usually what I like to do is put weird Pokemon into the gyms. But like I've got a perfect what do you call it? Not Snow Kings. Slowking. I've got a perfect Slowking that I have, and his max combat power is still pretty low. It's like in the 2300s at the level I'm at. So anyway, I'm in step 5 of 8, I think, on Mythical Discovery for Mew. Okay, so anyway, do I have a list of things not to be missed? That's a relevant question still. Thank you, Cara Sophia, for writing that earlier, because it was just as important then as it is now. We need to identify all the things that I saw. We flew into Philadelphia. Okay. So when I flew into Philadelphia, there was... Driver, pick me up. Is that even worth mentioning? Let's see. Yeah, we'll think about that one. Yeah, because the guy was talking about a little bit about recycling at a paper recycling plant, how they have leftover sludge that is really hard to use, and he was looking at interesting uses for that. Which, I mean, at the point where he's telling a random guy in a car about it, that's probably okay, but I shouldn't probably put that, his entire, like, here's the factory that I'm trying to get off the ground idea on YouTube. That seems unfair. Then let's see. Then, I did get dropped at the wrong hotel. I probably shouldn't mention that, though, because I was one hotel over from, so it wasn't hard to walk over there, and I don't want to get the driver in trouble, because I really did like him. So maybe we just don't mention the driver. This is the behind the scenes. Like, people are like, how much of your videos do you have written down in advance? Like, if I can get 4 bullet points about too many games written down, like observations, but like the problem is like, a lot of it is very personal. It's, like, about the relationships you have with the people around you, and so it's not... It's not audience-friendly on a mass media level. Maybe I should talk about that. Mass media level versus one-on-one interactions. Yeah. Yeah, maybe we'll just talk about the castle stuff. Hey, welcome, Sherry Guy. Okay. So, somehow, I think the microphone's gotten lower, and it's messing with me. I muted it while I moved it, but does that sound better to you guys? Is that a little bit more clear? I know it's 30 seconds until you can hear me. Hey, welcome, Thomas Ward. Let's see. Loud and clear according to Matsudano on Twitch. Also, just so you guys know, I am triple streaming this broadcast to Twitch, YouTube, and Mixer. So no matter what region you live in, you should be able to watch this unencumbered. Basically. Okay. So. Yep, Hermitcraft behind the scenes with Joe Hills. Okay, great. Let's see. So, let's run up here real quick and grab some things. We mostly need the dirty stained glass. So let's run up there and figure out where that would be found. Okay, so this hallway also needs to be bricked up. Man, there's just a million things. Okay, so actually to get to where I would really have stained glass, we need to go out here. And then hop on this thing. What's the story behind the blue? It's less distracting for me, and it blends in better with the sky. But welcome, Free Vortex. Glad to have you. Perfect landing. Yay. Dang it. Okay, so there we go. Okay, so to get the stained glass we need, we're gonna... Did I really not figure out a better food production mechanism? Also, just as a quick side note. No, of course, nope, just hungry. Death House the musical. Do anything for Death House. Do anything for Death House. Do anything for Death House. Death House, Death House. Yeah, see, so maybe in blue, see, now when I move around, it doesn't distract me away from my Minecraft window as much. It's the little things. It's the little things. Also, do I need more light? I don't know if that's better. I think it's worse. I think it's better to have me, like, contrast. You shouldn't have lost sound, Nathan Sweeney. Okay. So, hey, Quap Mob 4 on Twitch. So, yeah, let's extra light off, according to Matsudano. Cool. Maybe we should... start recording. How now, brown cow? Unique, New York. An angry man. There's my... Uh-oh, before I start, I should actually open my soda. That'll be... my headphones are too long. Or short. Blub. Yep, this is Hermitcraft Season 5. Okay. Here we go. Do. Oh, we should eat before we go. Gonna Hermitcraft away from you. Howdy, y'all. No, that's still too off tune. Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome back to the Hermitcraft 5 server. Yeah, you know what it is. It's the bestest little server, the best little piece of Earth, or I don't know. Do we still call dirt in Minecraft Earth? Is this another planet? Is this planet named Hermitcraft 5? I don't know. But, like, I do know that I have really just been loving my time here this season. It is drawn to a close, and yet we still have so much left to do. I'm like, I want to do all the finishing touches on my castle. I want to make everything absolutely perfect. And instead, I'm just going to fly. I still need to destroy Asuma's house. That was one of my jobs. One of my jobs was to destroy this house that was not zoned properly. But I forgot my sign. I was going to put a sign up that said condemned. But you know what? House, I condemn you. Actually, wait, is it dark in here? This house could be condemned by creepers, actually. This is a really dangerous house. This whole space is dangerous. Asuma. Whoa. Hey, let's not elytra trigger and fall down there. Boom. We're going to get these signs out. Indeed. Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hills. He condemns his houses that are made by friends. That's Joe Hills. Condemned for zoning violations. You know what? I'll just leave it to the people who build, or the people who play this game after downloading the map in a few weeks, whenever it becomes freely available. I'll leave them the joy of destroying this place. You know what? That is for you. But, you know, and because I forgot to bring an axe. No actual way to break wood. So, like all expedient solutions, why don't I just delegate this to someone who isn't here right now, or who is if you take it on yourself. You guys should post on Twitter, hey Asuma, I knocked down your house, here's a screenshot. Post screenshots of your characters like standing here on the other side of the sign, except the house is gone. Boom. Take that, Asuma. Yay, look at that. We could even, well, I was going to say we could make it a contest, but I don't think that's actually a good idea. Just post those on Twitter, and we could have a hashtag for that. You know what? Post suggestions for the hashtag in the comments section below, because I'm not going to come up with a good one. I was kind of scared to come back over here because I died so frequently and so recently here. But, you know, I just want to relive. I never actually got to go up here. You know, the server's closing out. Whoa, there's lava that's coming out of the sides of the top of that. There. How do you safely land in this? Whoa. This whole thing is so cool. Dang it, Tango Tick. How do you have such good armor when all of mine is terrible? Here, I'm going to take these pants, and I'm going to... Hey, I'm borrowing your blue jeans, Tango. You can have these gold ones in return. I have carrots. Why am I walking around eating beetroots, then? Yeah, we're going to take these... Should I take these potions of regeneration? Nah, I don't need them. Wait, I have chain leggings. Hey, sorry there, Tango Tick. You can have your blue jeans back. I just found some chain leggings I'm going to wear. Oh man, he's got a whole storage room down there. Everybody's so good at storage on this server. But you know what? That's cool. It's good to play games with people who are good at things you're not. Unless they're competitive games. Like, so, if you're not good at basketball, and you are playing with your friends, the New York Knicks, it might not go well for you. You might let your team down. But, yeah. We are gonna just head on back this way, because I've still got work to do on my own castle. You know, talking about you guys coming and exploring the server, I gotta get my own house in order, assuming I can get my fireworks to fire. you know, on the whole, this is, whoa, been a pretty good project. But there are still some areas that need additional polish. Assuming that I can remember how to get to them, because this is a giant murder maze, let's try going upstairs and then going back downstairs. I don't know. Time skip. Here's the part we'll insert the theme in. The theme song. It kinda goes here. It's about this long. About this long. About this long. That theme song. Okay. And then we'll just kind of spiral down the stairs a while. I'm gonna technically speed this up to about 3 times normal speed. And this part on the staircase will be sped even higher to avoid folks getting too nauseous while I'm in the staircase at triple or quadruple speed. Gonna edit this for thee. Everybody clap because I sound like Weezer. Is that who sings this? No, it's okay, go. We'll never go out of style on you. La 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 loo. Do 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 do. Well, we have made it back into the very lowest levels of the castle. I say levels plural because technically, like, this level here is lower than that level, and this level beyond here is yet lower still. You know, at this point, I feel like we've done a pretty good job of flooding this out, so I should be able to safely come in here and... Oh, wait, dang it, I'm going to need at least a single bucket in order to finish out this floor. I was going to say I could just make all of this kind of go down here to the water level and then let the water fill on its own, but I don't think that's how water works in Minecraft. I think it'll have a weird flow to it. Unlike all of my music, which always has a perfect flow to it. Thanks again to my brother Sean Hills for that amazing theme song y'all just heard. I am, like, I gotta say, like, I got that song made by him probably like 4 or 5 years ago. Still love it. Still makes me so happy. It is wonderful to be able to collaborate with your family on things. Which is actually something that the vampire in the story from this castle really never learned. He never learned to really work with his family, and so yeah, that worked out poorly for him. But sometimes, in the grief of others, or tragedy, not the grief, in the tragedy of others, we can learn and appreciate their mistakes that we yet make fewer of our own. More pithily, I heard somebody say at one point, learn from my mistakes because you don't have time to make your own. But yeah, so look at this. Irregular offset. It's not an irregular offset technically, but this hallway here is already looking better. Now, if we take some stone and we figure out the parts in the ceiling where the gravel fell through earlier. Oh, you know what would also be helpful is not having mobs spawn up there, because maybe that's not ideal. Let's just go ahead and toss that there like so. Looking good. Right here, this is where there's actually a trap door that's supposed to lead down to this dungeon. Now, in Minecraft, you can't really make a true trap door without a mechanism that would be obvious to the players. So we're just going to kind of put in some light gray sand as a marker here, so that if somebody runs this game, they can have that trip or trapdoor trigger. Now, technically, the chute for that is supposed to be lower and go further, but it doesn't quite entirely work. So we just got to get creative with it sometimes, and that's fine. That's why we're here in Minecraft, to get creative with things. Not so creative that we use the light gray concrete powder to plug the ceiling. That is an exercise in folly. But, you know, exercise is good. So, let's see. There's Sergei's tomb that we worked on last episode. I'm really happy with how those angels turned out. So, hope you guys liked those. But where were we? We had just pulled out all the stops. Oh, wait. I remember now. We are underneath here trying to improve these lower levels. I have some additional stone. I need to go ahead and fix some of the other stairwells where they cut through the dirt level. Like I said, on the whole, the logic for the castle is in place. We have the stairwells where the stairwells need to be and that sort of thing. But like cases like this, you know, like having kind of some stone or some smooth stone instead of dirt would really go a long way toward making this feel better. You know, and I kind of wish I had more of that, what do you call that? That mossy cobble. But, you know, I think you can make that just by applying vines directly to cobblestone. So maybe that's something that is within my reach or grasp or both. I don't know which one's more excessive, but either way, we should probably go get some vines to blend in with some of the cobble just to touch up pieces of these. A lot of these corridors are described as like damp and slick, and it's hard in Minecraft to convey slick and damp because smooth stone looks like naturally very dry, and cobblestone with the moss doesn't look as smooth, but it definitely looks less, I don't know. I feel like mossy cobble might be kind of the happy medium place for that. You know, and one other thing I wanted to talk about this episode is I know last episode I mentioned that I wanted to go into more detail about some of the stuff I did or saw at the convention this weekend. But the more I think about it, it's like conventions are hard to come and do a recap from unless you structure your convention around mass interactions or around like generating that video, right? So like when I go to the NASA events, I spend a lot of time just paying attention and taking down notes, and I'm very receptive. They have speakers come and talk to us. They show us things to take pictures and videos of, and it's less conversational and interactive than a gaming convention is or a fan convention is. It's more instructionally focused. So like at a gaming convention, I'm just walking around talking to people, and a lot of those interactions, while they might be interesting, are not necessarily intended to be shared with a wide audience. They're part of my interaction with that person and their interaction with me, and it doesn't really need to go past that. So it's kind of hard thinking about events like that. Like if I had gone to Valley Forge, which is George Washington's winter encampment, which was really close to the convention center, like less than half a mile away, I could have totally done an episode where I just talked about that. But the problem is that it was storming every day I was there pretty badly, or at least the days that I had free time, and so I didn't get to see Valley Forge because I prioritized, you know, having those interactions with other people over going and walking around a old military camp. So I probably would have been more aggressive about trying to visit the camp despite the weather if I hadn't been so sure. It became really obvious early into the convention that this was a well-run event that I would want to participate in again. So because I'm hoping that we'll be invited back, I'm not as concerned as I might be at some other conventions about, like, I got to do everything on my list right now, you know. Actually, we're going to leave that as stone just there. Okay. Now, this is also supposed to be a secret passage here. And so it's supposed to actually have, like, a ladder well that goes down. I'm not sure how we would actually want to do that. Like this wall here is supposed to kind of curve in, and then, but like if I started building a shaft down here, we're gonna actually be hitting both this room and this room. So we're already in some trouble there. Or actually, is the ladder supposed to go up to the next stairwell. That might actually be what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to go up to where this comes around up there, which might be too high. You know what? Let me just find the description for this room in the book real quick. Okay, this is K24 in the book. Remind me to cut this out. Joe, don't leave this part in. Hey, Joe, are you editing while doing something else? Stop doing the something else and cut out this part. Okay. These broken furniture and torn cloth are strewn about this 20 by 40 foot room. Dim light comes from a pair of dirt cake windows in the northeast corner. A narrow staircase with no railing ascends along the north wall. Leads up to K34. Servants' upper floor would be K34. That's where we are now. Dirt cake windows allow little light to enter this upstairs room. Broken bed frames and torn bits of mattresses litter the floors. A tall, dusty wardrobe, roughly shaped like a coffin. Its black doors painted with fake creature stands between two cracked full-length mirrors hanging in the south wall. I don't have two mirrors, dang it. Staircase descends along the north wall. Okay, so to make the two mirrors, let's see. So this, okay, so the two mirrors are going to be on either side here, and then the wardrobe will be in the middle. I don't have anything black. Oh, I do have obsidian. Okay. Behind the hanging mirror, west of the... Okay, so that stairwell is actually further into the room than I thought. Let me find the map of that. Yeah, and that climbs up to K33, which is supposed to go all the way around there. Okay, so let's go back down to here. Eyeball K33. So K33, this platform, I screwed up. It was supposed to go further this way so it could link up with that, and it doesn't. Oh, man, I wrote... No, wait. Oh, yeah, I totally screwed this platform up. Okay. Huh. Well... Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how I would want to deal with this. The obvious thing to do would be to have this cut in here, maybe? What is this space? I think this space is garbage. Yeah, this is a dead space inside the walls. So we can build into here without any real problem. Why can't I place things on the ground? Oh, it's because it's half slabbed. Okay. You found a secret room. Feel free to tweet at Joe Hills to show off your dungeon breaking and exploration talents. Yeah, whatever, we'll leave that there. So I'm gonna need a stairwell or a ladder well. Anyway, okay, so if we put mirror here on one side. And then, no. So, if we had, let's say we put mirror, space, obsidian, obsidian, space, mirror. Okay. So that would fill that room. Okay. Alrighty. Having reviewed the 2 room entries for down here and up here in the book The Curse of Strahd by Chris Perkins, based on the I6 Ravenlaw supplement for Dungeons & Dragons, I realized a few things. One, I thought the secret passage was supposed to go like right here in this corner. It doesn't. That actually does not happen. 2, even if it was exactly in that corner, that secret passage is supposed to dump you out on these stairs. But not really on these stairs, but on this platform here. This platform should have gone out further. So I haven't entirely reconciled how that's going to work. But I'll need to get some wood ladders before I can do that anyway. But what this is actually going to look like is this room here has 2 mirrors, which we will represent with blocks of quartz. One here, one here. And it has a tall wardrobe that is made of black lacquer that we'll put there. So, there we go. This mirror has the secret passage behind it. So what we'll actually do, I found this room in here. It's a dead space. We don't actually need it. It's in the original castle guide. This is just dark on the map. So what we'll do is we'll put our ladder in here behind this mirror. Now, some of you guys might be like, Joe, what are you going to do for light in there? Well, let me tell you what we're going to do for light. Is we're going to take some of these torches and we're going to put them on the walls here, like so. And we'll put them in between and on either side of these mirrors. Get rid of that one. Yeah, now we got something going for us. Great. So then we can come back here and just start digging straight up. Actually, wait. You know what? As I'm looking at this, for the digging straight up part, whoa, what happened there? Server lag or something. Like, we don't want to actually hit the roof, but I don't think we will. I think that actually takes us where we need to go, roughly. So, or does it? Yeah, so now we're in another unused dead space here, inside the roof area. So we can actually just... Oh yeah, good, there's a workbench in case I need more slabs. Great. But you know what, let's go get those ladders first, and then we'll come back and work on this. Time skip! Okay, so stop recording. Facecam back on. Welcome to everybody who came in since I was recording Robotank on Mixer, BC Logic Games, and the Buildmonger Plays on Twitch, as well as 10 Obstapa. Welcome Jimbo /Gaming, GF King 482, Christine Murphy on YouTube as well. Okay. Nathan Sweeney writes, is Joe the only hermit to read a book during his episodes? Probably not. Hey Joe, how come you use a Steve face instead of a custom one? When I first started recording Minecraft episodes, I wasn't always recording places that had the internet, and so I would play single player with offline mode. And in offline mode, you have to have a Steve skin. It wouldn't cache your skin back then. I don't even know if it does now. So I just figured it would be less distracting for players if they couldn't tell if I was connected to the internet by whether or not I had the skin. Or viewers. Hey, welcome, Studio C is my favorite, and Bradley Mature. Glad to have you today as well as Oliver. Glad to have you. I'm using iron tools, Oliver, because I keep falling in pits and stuff, and then I don't have a good way to get new diamonds, because I just fell in a pit. Verpitas says, sweet, my orc druid just leveled up. Congratulations. So, let's see what else is going on. Sage Perkins, welcome. Okay, so we've got our... Actually, let's resume the video from up here. Alright. So face cam off. Start recording. Let's heal up first. Okay. Hey, Frankie Heff, I'm so blue because I want to blend in with the sky. It's camouflage. Okay, so we are now recording. As you can see, I decided to give us a little bit of a bird's eye view. I didn't use these ladders to get up here, but now that I've got the ladders, I figured, I should show off what we're doing. This roof down here, underneath the crosshair, is the roof of the part of the building that we're working on. Whoa, that almost killed me. So yeah, you can see how low that is compared to this whole tall tower here. Now, if I start climbing down this tower, I should probably eat while I do it too, because apparently I have taken a lot of damage already. So this is a pretty tall tower, and we just need to have that ladder connect roughly in the area of the correct platform. And from a game standpoint, it should be logically comparable. We should be 100% in the clear, which is way better than having one more thing to worry about, in my opinion. So, that means, so once again, this platform here should have extended further. I messed up. I didn't do that. That's on me. But how do I get out? Dang it. Crazy vampire murder maze where everything's a logic puzzle. I didn't really think through the fact that I'm going to need to actually get back out. Well, this has been helpful. Yeah, because I'm out of ender pearls. And, okay, good vampire murder maze and everybody. Wait, is there missing blocks here? Okay, let's fix that real quick. Time skip. Okay, best way to get back out there would probably... Let's go up one level and out. Do 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 do. La da 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 la da da. We're going up again one level, going up up, going up up, going up up, and then back down. Alrighty, so we have emerged from this portion of the tower. There's the part of the building we're going to be inside of, so we'll just sweep around here with our elytra. Boom. Through the servant's entrance here, up the stairs, behind the missing mirror, which is only missing because I hit it. So, okay, so then you just start placing blocks going upward here, and hopefully come out somewhere in this stairwell that's level appropriate. No. That was too much to hope for. But, well, we can now enclose an additional area and then climb up inside of the shaft that will be created by doing that. So, just hear me out, watch. So, if we just kind of keep digging up right here. Oh, no, that definitely needs to be concealed to the sky. Dang it, okay. New thoughts, okay. So, if we come over one further here, and we're going to need to wall off, like, all of this. Structurally, logically, it's just got to be gone. So we'll have this ladder passage here. Dang it, this should not be here. I feel like it's okay to have the roof exposed some, but we need to... There we go. Okay, so if we have this room extend out this far, and then we start going up, like, right? That kind of makes sense. Then we can enclose this entirely. Dang it, what I should have done is just use this one. No, wait, that one's also exposed to... Yeah, that's going to be exposed to the sky if we aren't careful. So now we're going to go ahead and remove that block, and that one, and that one. No, not that one. But we will place a torch here. Now, this is a secret passage, so it's okay if this feels a little bit behind the scenes inside the castle, because arguably it is behind the scenes inside the castle. And then you would come out here. That's not ideal, but in terms of the logic of the game, coming out here is pretty comparable to coming out here, the actual level you're supposed to be at. So, not my favorite architectural mistake in this whole project, but out of all of them, it's pretty alright. So, yeah, nobody'll know that's there unless they find the secret passage, which we need to discourage them from finding by putting that mirror back. So why don't we run and put that mirror back real quick. This time I actually remember how to get back out of here. I say overshooting the exit. Where is the exit? Boom. There's one. So, now, ooh. Dang it, feet. Why can't you be better at falling? Okay, whoa. I will someday learn how to master doors in Minecraft. Great. Whoops. Boom. 2 mirrors, 1 chest, or armoire. We're supposed to have a bunch of trashed furniture in here, too. So I think to make the trashed furniture, I'm going to grab some wool carpet and some wood. And we'll be right back. Time skip. Okay, so since we're in the middle of the time skip, welcome to Peter Rodriguez, welcome Eric Ripley, welcome to Paranoid Rabbit on YouTube. Let's see. Welcome Evil Notion from the Impulse and Skizzleman raid. Hey, thank you raiders. Thank you Impulse and Skizzleman and Evil Notion. Looks like you guys just got here, or you were waiting for me to acknowledge it or something. Yes, alright. Welcome, Wad Wilson 000. I'm just gathering some materials real quick. I'm gonna actually stop the recording during this resource gathering time and turn the camera back on. So when I'm behind the scenes, I turn the camera on like this. Hi. Welcome, Gaming Day. We are just collecting some resources to finish out. We need to make a trashed bedroom by throwing a bunch of carpet and slabs on the ground, I think. I think spruce wood would look better than dark oak. I'm not sure, though. So, there's some... I have a few spruce wood slabs, it looks like, but not as many as I would like. Yep, only 14. I could make more. Yeah, let's do that real quick. And then do I have some... I have some spruce wood stairs. Not very many of those either. Spruce wood planks. Why don't I take the spruce wood planks instead of that? Okay, let's limit ourselves here. Okay, then we'll just come across like that. And we'll keep clicking this stairs thing. Okay, cool. So now let's drop off some of our extra stone because we have too much stone at the moment. Too much stone. Too much stone. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Now, a white carpet would be good. I'd rather have like maybe gray carpet though, because it looks dirtier. Yeah, like gray wool would probably be best. I feel like white wool is going to look too nice. Light gray concrete, more gray wool, black banner. I feel like I had some brown wool back in my house. Let's go check on that real quick. Game and Day says, how did the convention go? Really well. Studio C is my favorite. What book is this from? This is from a D&D book called Ravenloft, which was a module for Dungeons & Dragons made in 1983 by Tracy and Laura Hickman. So they're pretty old school. They know what they're doing. And I decided to make this project to try and learn from their example. Oops. Hey, welcome to John Bonsoni. Glad to have you today. I forgot to sleep in the bed. That was one of my project goals. Not project goals, but progress goals. Turn 9 today. Oh, okay, I think we're gonna wrap this episode pretty shortly after we get the stuff on the floor. Okay. So we need some cocoa beans. I'm pretty sure I would have had some of those in here. Good, there we go. Do I have any brown wool? It wouldn't surprise me if I was dumb and put all my brown wool in with the dirt, because I was like, it looks like dirt. I'm pretty sure that's just dirt. Well, it's acceptable. Okay. So welcome, Elaine Teixeira. Okay, so let's go back. Okay. We can't discuss Season 6 publicly. Okay. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and turn off the face cam, turn on the recording. You know, it's funny the difference that a little addition can make. Just having that wardrobe visible from up here on this walkway is actually a pretty cool improvement. Yeah, that whole space definitely has a lot more character now. Speaking of character, though, this space down here is supposed to be littered with broken furniture. Is it? No. Why not? Laziness. Also, lack of imagination. So I thought, what if I put some imagination into making some cloth and furniture that I could strew about, you know? So I figure gray wool and brown wool would both look kind of dirty in different ways. Black and white would be, I don't know, a little bit too formal, I think. Like, I just want to kind of have random garbage wood throughout here. Not like in good ways. This should just feel like it's stuff strewn about the room. Now that makes the stairwell a little bit more awkward, being the same kind of wood. So maybe I should revisit that, but on the whole, like, I think that's okay. And we also want to do the same thing upstairs. Just this room should be trashed, except for the mirrors. Well, actually, I think the mirrors are technically broken. So mirrors are also trashed. Fabric everywhere. Like, just weird, broken pieces of wood. Connected to, like, weird stuff. Like, what was that? I don't know. It was some sort of furniture at some point. Like, you should have to walk around it. So, yeah, you come in here. Somebody said, hey, they described this room, and they're like, yeah, it's trash. There's, like, weird fabric all over the floor and pieces of broken furniture. You'd be like, yeah, that's about what I was expecting. Okay. So, there we go. We went from pretty much nothing here to having our awesome secret passage in place. Which, let's review that real quick. We're going to close that behind us so we don't get carried away. But yeah, this would go up here. And somebody could just, the dungeon master could mine through that on the way out. We'll just replace that. Bada bing. The torch there obscures any weird lighting elements from the light coming up there. And that works. We have made progress yet again. From some of the lowest dungeons to some of the most, I was going to say, middle brow servants' quarters, but they're not really any brow. Like, this part of the building is clearly the most tacked on. If you look at 3D models of this, like, I've started looking at how other people have made Ravenloft, now that I'm so far along that I can't be too heavily influenced by them. And, yeah, this part of the building just always looks kind of silly and tacked on here. It's just a weird part of the building. There's not a lot you can do about it. But it's like, well, we realized later we were going to have quarters for the servants, but so we just put a block with a little peaked roof on the back. I don't think that was the intention of the designers Tracy and Laura Hickman. What I mean is, like, that's the sort of castle that they were trying to create intentionally, like the idea that this servant space was an afterthought. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me today for this recording. I feel like we are getting so close to the end of the season, but this is all coming together so well. I am so lucky to get to make stuff for you guys every day and to get to play on a server with such cool people. So thank you guys again for watching. That is one thing I can talk about from my trip, is that going out and meeting fans and just, like I said, having those individual conversations and experiences and taking pictures with them and just chatting about what they do in Minecraft, it's really energizing and really reassuring. It makes me feel like, you know, I put a lot of work into this YouTube channel and into Hermitcraft, and it's like, I always know that it's worthwhile, but it really gives you a sense of perspective that, like, hey, I met like a few dozen people who watch my videos this weekend, and there are thousands of people who watch my videos. So I'm impacting these people's lives for the better, hopefully, or apparently for the better, the people I talked to this weekend. That might be a self-selecting group. The people whose lives I ruined maybe don't go to conventions to meet me. I would like to think that I have not ruined anyone's lives with my YouTube videos, though. But I don't know. Well, anyway, before we start figuring out how to evaluate that, let's go ahead and just call it a night. Until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Stop recording. Face cam back on. Hello, chat. See, I'm camouflaged in the sky. You can't see me. Woo. Okay. Yeah, Gaming Day, don't please promote. Yeah. Okay, welcome Douglas Dose. Welcome Moonglow. Welcome South Carolina Juris Doctorate. And Finished On. I am just about to end this stream because you know what? I've had busy weekend, busy week so far. I need to call it a night. So, until next time stream, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.
Send me away via subspace. Beam me a message from home. Cast me a hello in hollow. Tell me I'm not all alone. The corridors are narrow and the rations miss the mark as we fly like Xeno's arrow past the sparkles in the dark. I think of home and what I miss is picnics in the park. Oh, send me away via subspace. Tap me a line or two, because though we grow distantly, relativistically, I'm coming home to you. Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe. mushroom.